All last week's talk was about Fitch report. Everyone in social media was attacking the report. Guys, this is wrong. Fitch is one of the top 3 credit rating agencies worldwide. And when they are talking, investors are listening. What have been mentioned in the report? Actually, Fitch mentioned 3 main points. One of them is wrong. And the only mistake in the report was the number of units which is supposed to be handed over in 2025 and 2026. So, all last week's talk was about Fitch report about Dubai real estate market. Everyone in social media was attacking the report. However, what I have noticed is most of the people did not even read the report. Even the replies were not supported by data or market insights. Guys, this is wrong. Fitch is one of the top 3 credit rating agencies worldwide. And when they are talking, investors are listening. And at the end of the day, logic will win. So your videos and replies should be supported by data and market insights. That's why in this video I will take you through all what mentioned in the report, what's right and what's wrong, and I will give you full insights about Dubai real estate market and where the market is heading the next 2 years. Plus I will answer the most important question in the mind of most of the new investor, which is, will Dubai real estate market crash? And at the end of the video I will give you my insights where to invest in such market. If you don't know me, my name is Mohammed Mansoub. I'm a real estate advisor in Dubai. I used to work as a private banker for 13 years, managed multi-billion dirhams portfolios of high net worth individuals and large corporate, generated multi-millions dirhams of profit based on data-driven strategies. That's why you will see all my videos based on data and market studies, whether you like numbers or not, but this is the right and only way if you want to invest in such market. Let's start. So now let's have a look over what have been mentioned in the report. Actually, Fitch mentioned 3 main points. One of them is wrong. Let's start by the correct points. They said Dubai real estate market could witness a price correction up to 15%. They did not mention any market crash. And the second point is prime communities and prime location are resilient to this price correction. Why? Because investors are playing long term. Investors in prime communities and prime locations have different mindset. They are depending on market analysis and they're not depending on social media ads and all of this. And the only mistake in the report was the number of units which is supposed to be handed over in 2025 and 2026. They mentioned the number of units are 210,000 units. However, the correct number is around 176,000 units, 70,000 units in 2025 and 105,000 units in 2026. And they mentioned also there might be a delay in handover. And in my point of view, the mistake in this report was the redrafting of the article itself. They did not link the points together to give the reader a full picture about the market. So let's have a look over the market to see whether there will be a price correction or not. Real estate, it's all about demand and supply. Demand from end users and investors and supply of new residential units. Let's have a look over the last 3 years. So as per Dubai Statistics Center, we have an average of 128,000 new residents to Dubai population the last 3 years. And around 35,000 units as an average have been delivered every year from 2021 till 2024. Market absorbed those units and prices have been increased by 20%. Now let's have a look over 2025. So far we are in June 2025 and we have 94,000 new residents to Dubai population. And it's expected to reach 200,000 new residents by end of 2025. So using a scaling method, 128,000 population or new residents absorb 35,000 units and prices have been increased by 20%. So the 200,000 new residents in 2025 will need 55,000 new units to keep the price increase by 20% as an average. So as I mentioned, in 2025 on paper, the number of units which are expected to be handed over around 70,000 new units. So let's talk about three possible scenarios. As I mentioned, 70,000 units on paper have to be handed over in 2025. So, scenario number one, suppose 55,000 units will be handed over in 2025 using same supply to demand ratio, so the prices will increase by 20%. Scenario number two, suppose the full 70,000 units will be handed over in 2025. This is over 55,000 units by around 20%. This could cause a price correction, and this is what have been mentioned in Fitch report. Scenario number three, 35,000 units to be handed over in 2025, same average which has been handed over the last 3 years. This will increase the price even more than 20% because the number of population are 200,000 new residents, which are more than the average of the last 3 years of 128,000 new residents. So now let's have a look over the reality. We are in June 2025. 16,000 units have been handed over so far. If this pace continues till the end of the year, means we are expecting around 35,000 units to be handed over. Means prices are expected to increase even higher than 20%. So now let's answer the big question and the most important one, and everyone is waiting for it, and I know. Will Dubai real estate market crash? Okay, well, let's have a look over the crashes which we witnessed here in Dubai real estate market. It happened twice, one in 2008 and another one happened 2020. 2008 was a global market crisis and 2020 was COVID-19. So both were global crises, nothing related to Dubai. And Dubai was not exception to this. The crash was everywhere in the world. However, in 2020, we recovered faster than any other one in the world. So the talk which is saying because the prices have increased, it have to decrease or crash, this is totally wrong. Even market cycles are not guaranteed and they are not following a fixed timeline. Let me give you an idea about nowadays market. The market nowadays is end users and long-term investors market. So the old days of flippers and short-term investors are gone already. So the talk about crash, all data prove otherwise. So where to invest in Dubai nowadays? As per my research and data analysis, from 2025 till 2029, the total supply is 78% apartments, 15.5% are townhouses, and just 6.5% are villas. So, and out of this number, very small number are luxurious projects and beachfront projects. So if you like to invest, you have to stick to these segments: villas, townhouses, luxury projects, and beachfront projects, but with the right developers. So to wrap everything, a crash will not happen. Price correction, yes, might happen, but if the supply will flood the market, and I think this will not happen because of the delays. And best investment opportunities in villas, townhouses, beachfront projects, and luxurious projects, and these segments will outperform the next 3 to 5 years. So if you want to invest in Dubai and confused, you are seeing a lot of social media ads, send me a message now or schedule a Zoom call. I will guide you for the best investment opportunities in the market right now. My name is Mohammed Mansoub, and I will see you soon in another video.